So, before we jump into that, make sure y'all thumbs this video up, share it, subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. So, I used to remember the exact date. It was like when MySpace was popping. But whatever year that was, MySpace was popping real big, you know what I'm saying? That's the year I got in my car accident. Oh, and I'm eating macaroni and mashed potatoes. I just mixed it together. But anyway, so my daddy, my first car was an 85 Buick Skylark. Didn't have no AC, didn't have no radio, and it kept running hot. But I was proud of my little car. I had some independence, you know what I'm saying? I could just go, you know, without having to wait around for somebody to come get me. You know, I had my own transportation. I could just get up and go. So at this time, I had my first little girlfriend or whatever, first ever. I hit her up like, hey, where you at? Let's do something. So we end up going to hang out with her best friend on the west side. So we're over there chilling, drinking, having a good time. Only had one beer that night. Just one. And she was like, she got to go somewhere or she about to do something or something. I don't know how the night ended. But she was like, she finna go somewhere else. And I was like, well, dang, I can't come with you or whatever like that. And she was like, nah, you know, I'm tired of something or whatever. So I was like, okay, cool. So I get in my car. She get in her car. I drive off. Now, I'm not too far from where we was kicking it out on the west side. So I'm just driving. Now, I had a little CD player because at first I didn't have a radio. But I ended up buying a CD player for my little 85 Buick, you feel me? So I'm bumping my tunes and stuff, and I'm trying to change the radio station. Or put in another CD. That's what I was trying to do, put in another CD. And so in the midst of me trying to put in another CD, it's probably like 9, 10 o'clock at night. So it's dark. And I'm on like a bed on it. But anyway, I'm driving, right? And I look down for a split second to change the CD. And I look up, I see myself veering off into this ditch. So I got scared. I snatched the wheel. Instead of just gently gliding the wheel back onto the road, I snatched it. And when I snatched that wheel, I thought I was gone. So when I snatched the wheel, I snatched it so hard to the point where I lost control and I flipped 4 times into the ditch on the other side of the road. But I landed upright. And I'm trapped in my car. I can't open my door. My window, it won't come all the way down. So it's probably about this much down. Like this. So I was small back then. I was real small. So luckily I was small because I was able to squeeze my way out that window. So I squeezed myself out the window. And I'm calling my girlfriend. And I'm like, hey, baby, I just got into a bad car accident. Come get me. And she like, girl, you better not be playing with me and da da da. First of all, who would joke about getting into a car accident? I know it's people that joke about a lot of stuff, but baby, I'm not finna play about my life. The fuck? No. So I'm like, if you don't hurry up and get over here, I just flipped my car 4 times into a ditch. So me waiting on her, you know, it was a car behind me that saw everything and they called 911 and the ambulance and everything. So I'm sitting on the side of the road, all hysterical, shaking, like I don't know like how I even made it out. Mind you, my car ain't even have a dent on it. They need to make cars like that because that was a steel metal car or whatever. Now they're making cars out of aluminum. Hell, the wind blow too hard, you got a dent. But you know what I'm saying? That was a good car because it protected me, honey. So the ambulance get there. They was like, do you want to go to the hospital? I'm like, nah. I'm saying nah because, you know what I'm saying, I had drunk a beer. They would have been like, okay, alcohol was involved. That's the reason why she, you know what I'm saying? And I wasn't even that messed up. And by the time I had got on the road, that was like hours after I had that first beer. So it probably would have been out of my system, but I was too scared. So I was like, no, I don't want to. They're like, is there somebody here that can get you or whatever? I was like, yeah, this is my girlfriend now. And she walking up, she on the phone with her best friend, just smiling and grinning. Like, oh my God, girl, she really did get into an accident. Her car is in the ditch. Da, da, da. And I'm like, really, bruh? And then she had the audacity to tell me. I'm gonna say, oh, if you really wanted no accident and I left my homegirl house just to come over here and you playing, I would have been very upset. Mind you, her homegirl was a bitch she was fucking around on me with. But that's another story time. So anyway, I'm like, okay. We ended up getting in her car. She took me home. She was like, yo, do I need to leave or whatever? I was like, no, because the whole time that had happened, I'm calling my dad. He won't answer. So they had my mom and them calling. He won't answer. My auntie them calling. He won't answer. So I was like, you know what, you finna sit in this house till he get here, because at the end of the day, I could be dead. You know what I'm saying? I could be in the ICU. Anything. And he wouldn't even answer the phone. So finally, he gets home. He see me and her sitting in the living room. And I'm just like, why you ain't answer, Dad? I was just in a bad car accident. I could have died. Anything. He gonna say, well, you still here, ain't it? And I'm like, that's beside the point. I'm like, what if I was really dead and you weren't answering the phone? I was like, I gotta go to work tomorrow. I can't go to work because I ain't got no car no more. How am I supposed to make my money? That's the only thing that was on my mind back then, money. I was like, man, how am I supposed to make my money? How am I get to work? So I think I made him feel so bad for not answering that he just went ahead and, you know what I'm saying, first thing that morning, called a car dealership, spoke with them, and, you know, that next day I had me a brand new car. I was like, dang, if all I had to do was wreck this first one to get a brand new spanking car, I would have did this a long time ago to get an updated car. Like, jeez. But that was my first car accident. I was too terrified. I was shook, honey. I really was. And if y'all want to hear the story time about my first girlfriend and this friend who she was going to see when I was in my car accident, get this video to 1,000 likes. Comment down below yes if you want that to be a story time. And if you're new, again, subscribe to my channel. And thank you so much for watching, my love.